What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Y'all not paying attention what's going on, is y'all? Nah, y'all not. So let me open y'all eyes to what's really going on. Caffeine and Drake is set to do a URL takeover. Smack and Beasley and them is very aware of this now, especially after seeing what just happened in the last big major event that they had, the To Death Do Us Part card. Y'all ain't been paying attention. But let me open up y'all eyes and understanding so y'all can peep this game. So when Caffeine came on, and then remember, they raised $113 million in a quarter. It's 4 quarters. It's 4 quarters. One of their quarters, they raised $113 million. And the majority of all that money went into the battle rap investment that they have with the URL. And merging with them, becoming partners with them, they also were studying the game tape, getting familiar with all the people, learning how the thing go, and making private business deals behind the scenes with other major networks and things like that. That will necessarily have nothing to do with the URL. In this agreement, they allowed the URL to continue to run the company under their leadership, while at the same time orchestrating one of the greatest takeovers that's soon to take place. Mark my words on this. In the To the Death Do Us Part card, think about this. The controversy that was taking place. Drake was responsible for all the money that was supposed to have been dished out amongst the battle rappers for his birthday. Remember, Calico said he talked to Drake behind the scene because he wanted 100,000. Then I'm hearing that other brothers was supposed to got somewhere near 200,000. Then we hearing a lot of scandal things were going on behind the scene concerning Smack and Beasley and Drake now. And then remember also that during this event, Drake interrupted Smack like, hey, let me take over. Let me do this now. I want you to stay right here, and I'm going to do this right here, and I'm going to host this battle, and I'm going to name this now. Remember, Mook came out showing his displeasure and that, like, what you doing? You got him coming out here, he ain't even from there. You got him now being you and doing all this. Then Drake made another announcement. Drake said, I was talking to some of my millionaire buddies and friends, man, and we going to put together a card. This was without Smack. This had nothing to do with Smack at all. He said, I was talking to some of my millionaire friends and some of my, my millionaire buddies and stuff, and we talking about putting the card together. We going to have battle rap. Each one of them going to represent us. We finna make this out some big money gambling type thing, basically. This is what he's saying. Smack and them knew that. Smack and them was trying to cover their tails from the beginning. While Norris was thinking inside the lawsuit that, Smack and them started a 5-year contract thing for the artists. So I won't take them from him. Nope. That ain't why they did that. They did that because of Caffeine. If Caffeine, after their contract dealing is over, Caffeine understand this and see that they don't really need the URL no more because they have this number one person right here, Drake, who every battle rapper is going to go up under with the snap of a finger. You see how happy they was to just be in Chris Brown's backyard? They was happy to be in Chris Brown's backyard. Like a backyard again. They was frantic, happy. They was arguing against each other all on social media and stuff like that. And they was just in that man's backyard. Imagine Drake actually bringing them in the house. Imagine Drake actually presenting them with better promises. The bigger bag, more money. Because according to all the battle rappers, Caffeine is paying more money than URL ever paid. They saying Caffeine giving the bag. So Caffeine is spoiling them, networking, establishing friendships, knowing the business, how this thing really works. to the point that they're gonna end up cutting, smacking them off and say, okay, we'll take it from here. We got it from here. We don't really need y'all no more. Remember when Smack tried to come out and do the one battle on that one card, and that white man came out and stopped him and said, no. Remember Smack was feeling himself like, yeah, you know, it's my birthday. You know, I'm feeling myself. We was going to wait till tomorrow to do this. Y'all want to see this now? Let's do this now. Forget it. We just going to do this now then. And then he brought out, who was that? Ace Amin and Cortez. Then that white man came out of nowhere like, no, we can't do that. You know, stop that. And then walked away. Oh, we can't do that? We can't do that, son? Nah. All right, then, y'all, look, this is what we going to do. We going to get up out of here, man. See, remember that? Yeah. This is what they finna do. Think about that. Drake let it be known. I talked to me and some of my millionaire buddies. We finna put together this card. Well, we're going to have battle rappers representing us. We all gonna pick one apiece. This had nothing to do with Smack. This wasn't ran by with Smack. It even took him by surprise. He ain't even know it himself. So what Smack is doing, they putting these battle rappers on contract, 5-year contract deals to secure their business if they have a fallout with Caffeine. But the only problem is the top tiers is not on them contracts. And that's where the power of battle rap lies, in the top tiers. And this is why now Smack them is desperately trying to force these PGs and new people and Easy to Blocks them. Notice them, they getting on main cards now without even earning it. Lou Castro, MVP, Big Name Brandon, Easy to Block Captain. Because they fear what's about to happen. They seeing it. They understand it. They know it. And too many people now want to be involved. Chris Brown them want to be involved now. That's Drake's friend. He one of them friends Drake was talking about. Joe Buttons rolls up. I want in on that. Shaq want in on it. They don't need the URL. This is over their head now. Smack them know what's about to happen. Ain't nothing they really can do about it. Yeah, the battle rappers may not like ARP. They may not like Organic. But they definitely like Drake. They definitely like Chris Brown. They definitely would go with Shaq now. And it's finna happen. This is why they did that. And it's finna happen. Drake said we finna do $1 million battle. Smack them didn't even want to give y'all 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000. We finna put together $1 million battle. We finna flood them out. We putting together $1 million tournament. They did 25,000. They did 100. I put the 100 up, plus I put another 50 on that. That was light work. I'm finna really take over the game since I see how much money it's making. We're gonna put together $1 million battle. So you top tiers in good shape. What you top tiers need to be doing is coming together, talking about the brotherhood. Y'all need to come together. Y'all need to form y'all union because everybody now seeing they can eat off y'all. Everybody, but y'all so arrogant and cocky, y'all don't even know how to come together and form a confederate. Y'all don't even see, y'all so arrogant. And it's easy for y'all to sell each other out. It's easy for y'all to backstab each other. Because all you got to do is pay a couple of them more than the other person. They going to drop everything, not even knowing what they throwing away. Because so many of them sellouts. Y'all supposed to be forming a confederate, a union. Because guess what? They forming them against y'all. What do you think the URL is? It's a confederate. Beasley, Smack, Chico, and Once North. They formed the confederate to eat off y'all, to keep y'all divided while they capitalize off y'all. What you think Caffeine doing? They forming a confederate behind the scene with other powers. To do what? To feed and eat off y'all. And to keep you divided so that y'all won't be strong, unified. That's what it is. And they know they can get y'all with a little bit of anything because so many of y'all broke, never had nothing. So you happy with anything you get. You happy with anything you got. Y'all better wake up because it's happening right before y'all very eyes. And ain't nothing you can say or do about it unless you form the Confederate and do what you have to do to set yourself for the future. They know it. ARP actually even told these secrets. Y'all remember what ARP said when he got fed up with Smack them? And he said, let me tell y'all top tier son, y'all can get anything y'all want. We have to give it to you. He said that. He told the secrets as a league owner. As a league owner, he told the secret. He said, y'all can get anything y'all want. Y'all can ask them for 20, 30,000. And if they say no, say, okay, we're going to go here. He said, y'all to get it. All y'all got to do is hold out, and I guarantee you, y'all going to get it. He said that out of his own mouth. Drake and them on a high level. Their influence even more bigger. They arm reach longer. URL know what's going to happen. Then they under this $80 million lawsuit with Norbs. Caffeine don't want nothing to do with that. Because in this trial, if they go to trial, the judge is subpoenaing Caffeine to turn over their documents and transcripts and money and partners. They don't want nothing to do with that. We don't want our partners in the courts being investigated. That's why we know the URL ain't going to have no choice but to settle. Because it ain't worth the investigation of them finding out some major, bigger things because of this mess y'all done put yourself in. So you need to shut this down as soon as possible before they get to going off into the background and paperwork and really find out some crazy stuff. And they are in fear of the takeover that's going to happen. And that's why they got these brothers on 5-year contracts for security. For security. But what they don't know is what Caffeine know. Those contracts are not liable in the court of law. They're not liable because it's robbery, it's slavery. They got 5-year contracts with no guarantees. So they're going to be protected in the courts if that ever come to play. They're not liable in the court of law. The contracts is bogus. But you can say that to people who don't know no better because in their mind, it's a contract. And in their mind, they thinking, well, if you break a contract, you're wrong. Now, the contract is bogus. It don't hold in the court of law because there's nothing given in return to the person that actually signed it. You signing a contract, 5 years, no guarantee, no money, no promises. That don't stand in the court of law. And you are protected by the law, even in your ignorance. Why you seeing so many stars now getting back the rights of their money, their music, and all these things, because in their ignorance, they was railroaded. This ain't no different. Caffeine know that. Yeah. With that being said, it's going down, man. Watch this, what I tell y'all. Be on the lookout for it. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth, because nobody breaks down battle rap and life the way that I do. Y'all know that. It's a whole nother level right here. It's come from a whole nother mind state of wisdom. Glory to God, our Lord Jesus Christ. That you got somebody like me that can break this stuff down for y'all in a way that you ain't never heard it before. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. Subscribe to the channel. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours.